Good morning. For Traders Exclusive, this is George Kachuk with RCM Wealth Advisors, reporting to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. Let's talk about the equity markets. The equity markets we talked about over the last few weeks have been sending us conflicting signals. They do seem to be firming up, and there are a few positives. The markets need a little bit more work, but let's take a look at some of the positives we see going on. Specifically, the small cap index, the Russell 2000 small cap index, is able to trade above its 50-day moving average. Actually, last Friday, the NASDAQ, the S&P, and the Dow came pretty close to crossing over that, but reversed. But however, it was on lighter volume. So that's one thing I'd be looking for to see if the market's ready to go. Also, we saw the large liquid sort of leaders, stocks like Adobe, Netflix, Amazon, or Nvidia, hold up at support levels, which is a very good sign for the general market. Now, in this market, we talked about stocks that are holding support levels or stocks showing good relative strength, and a lot of that comes from the software sector. And there's a few industry groups in that software sector that it should be worth noting some of these stocks. Now, the stocks I'm going to mention, none of these are buy recommendations. These are just stocks you should be aware of, or look at that whole industry group because these stocks are holding up very well or bouncing off support levels. So specifically, we talk about the software enterprise group. You have stocks like Nutanix, symbol NTNX, or Altigen, symbol TEAM, or Zendesk, symbol ZEN, or RingCentral, symbol RNG, or ServiceNow, NOW. All those stocks are holding up very well. If you take a look at a chart of that, they did not correct anything like the market, and it looks like they may be ready to go if this market springs higher. Also in the database, you have stocks like Splunk, SPLK, Alteryx, symbol AYX, or New Relic, symbol NEWR, another software industry group that's holding up very well. And also with the security software stocks are holding up very well and continuing to move to new highs, and those are stocks like Palo Alto Networks, PANW, or Fortinet, FTNT, or a new IPO called Okta, so that symbol is OKTA, and that group, the software security group, is also doing very well. And then lastly, we have the storage group. Not lastly, but it's also an important group that's holding up very well. We have stocks like Network Appliances that's actually hitting new highs. Stocks like Seagate Technology, its symbol is STX. And you have a stock like Micron, symbol MU, in the news a lot, and it's actually bouncing off support level right about that $50 level. So again, none of these are buy recommendations. You should always consult your financial advisor. This is just to bring out that despite this sort of iffy market, there's a lot of strength, and a lot of that strength is seen in the software stocks, specifically in specific software industry groups. But as always, let price and volume be your guide. This is George Kachuk with RCM Wealth Advisors, reporting to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. And have a great trading week.